Hello everybody and welcome you to the championship weekend here at the Homestead Miami Speedway, getting ready for the Ford 400 here at Homestead Miami Speedway in Homestead, Florida, as we get ready to go green. It's been 35 weeks of hard work, and hopefully it will be paying off for one lucky driver and team at the end of the night. Heading into this 27-lap race, 4 drivers tied for the points lead. One of these 4 drivers is going to win either his first championship or the second. 2 Toyota drivers versus 2 Ford drivers. One of them is going to win the championship. They have to finish and they have to be the highest championship driver in the race. No bonus points, so just because you lead a lap doesn't mean you win the championship. We'll get to those 4 drivers in a moment. On the pole for the 5th time in 2014, Kasey Kahne will lead the field down to the green flag in that Farmers Insurance Chevrolet. Alongside Chevrolet teammate Ryan Newman in the Caterpillar Chevrolet for RCR. Then on row 2, Chevrolets again. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88, Kahne's teammate in the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. And running out the top 5 is the 4 of Kevin Harvick. A great qualifying run for the 66 of Jeff Burton. Matt Kenseth will start 7th. Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, and rookie Kyle Larson. They make up your top 10. One driver missed the race. That was the 77 of Dave Blaney. He will not be racing tonight. And right now, the 4 drivers running for the championship. The highest driver on the grid is Matt Kenseth in the 20. Looking for a second championship. It's been over 11 years since he got that first championship back in 2003, but that is when he was driving for Jack Roush. Second highest driver on the grid, the 15 of Clint Bowyer. The first time in his Cup Series career, he is entering this race, Homestead race, with a shot at the title. He finished 3rd in points in 2007, 2nd in 2012. Can it be number 1 in 2014? Those are the Toyota drivers. Then you got Ford driver Joey Logano. He had a tough career at Joe Gibbs Racing, but it's just his 2nd year at Team Penske. He is looking to maybe win his first championship, but he is starting outside the top 20 in that Shell Pennzoil Ford. And the last driver is his Ford Penske teammate, the number 2 of Brad Keselowski. Just like Kenseth trying to get championship number 2. Brad won the title 2 years ago by defeating the 48 of Jimmy Johnson, also the 15 of Clint Bowyer. He is going to be starting, maybe around 18th place, somewhere in there. So we'll see how all this stuff will check out when we go green. Kasey Kahne, Ryan Newman in the front row. Kahne has not been in victory lane this season. Can he get the win tonight? That is all for the pre-race news. We're going to sit it down, check side, so we can get the most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Matt Kenseth, Clint Bowyer, Joey Logano, and Brad Keselowski, the 4 drivers running for the championship this weekend. Everybody else just trying to win the race. Who will it be taking home the checker flag in the championship? Let's find out as we come back to Homestead right after this. Problems with the 13 of Casey Mears. He is not able to start his engine. He is right now in his pit stall, and he will not be able to take the green flag right this second. So he might go a lap down or 2. So issues for the 13 of Casey Mears. Up front, Chevrolet has been dominant so far this weekend. They have locked up the first 5 spots. And 2 more from 6th through 10th, Gordon and Larson. Then we got Toyotas all up inside the top 10 with Burton, Kenseth, and Busch. No 4 drivers inside the top 10 right now. Kasey Kahne, Ryan Newman, your front row. It's came all down. It's just, I don't even know what I was trying to say. Coming down to take the green flag for the final time in 2014. Green flag is out at Homestead, and we're racing And a 48 of Jimmy Johnson already trying to make it 3 wide as they enter turn 1. Kasey Kahne getting a push on his teammate Dale Jr. entering turn 1, coming off turn 2 on the bottom of the track. Kenseth right now getting a little push from the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Now Junior to the inside of Ryan Newman for second place. There's Harvick on his back bumper. Now Kenseth in the middle. Here comes Johnson on the bottom. Newman up top on the 20. And we got the caution out right now. Kasey Kahne will win it back to the line with Dale Jr. second, Kevin Harvick third, Matt Kenseth fourth, and Jimmy Johnson in the top 5. Newman, Denny Hamlin, Person, and the 27 of Paul Menard. Touching between Bowyer and okay. Some guys don't want to push. But Keselowski and Logano fall to or moved up to. Logano's 24th, Keselowski 23rd. I think Brad actually lost a spot. I think Logano's gained a spot or 2. Let's go back and see if we can replay what brought out the caution, and we are for sure that it involved the 7 Rookie of the Year contender Michael Annett. He will be finishing 32nd in points. He cannot get enough points to bypass Cole Witt in the standings, and I don't believe he can be getting passed by anybody. Here we are coming off turn 2. Reed Sorensen 36 turns Annett up into Michael McDowell. Alex Bowman and Reagan done a nice job hanging on. Cole Witt ran in the back of the 7 of Michael Annett. A lot of front damage on that 26 BK Racing Toyota. But that's not all, because we saw some smoke up ahead of the 7 of Michael Annett involving the 41 of Kurt Busch. Let's check out a replay with the 41. Looks like it might be the same issue with Sorensen and Annett. Carl Edwards in the 99 turns to 41 of Kurt Busch. Remember, Edwards and Kurt Busch are battling for 13th in the points. And over out there, Kurt Busch got hit by the 98 of Josh Wise, and there's Cole Witt, all the damage on the front end of that BK Racing. Ryan Truex in the 83. There's Alex Bowman, the 23, the BK Racing cars. Now I want to point out a little shout out to Landon Castle in the 40. He had a great qualifying run. He started up top 25, I believe. I'm not sure, but he actually qualifying run. Right now, he's up inside the top 22nd. Kasey Kahne is your leader, Dale Jr. second, and Kevin Harvick third. Don't believe nobody's going to be coming down pit road. So we'll be going back to green on lap number 5, I believe. Nope, lap number 6. So Kasey Kahne, Jr., Harvick, Kenseth, and Johnson. Newman, Hamlin, Jeff Burton, Kyle Larson, and Paul Menard. We know Kenseth is 4th. Bowyer is 15th. And we know Keselowski and Logano is 23rd and 24th. Justin Allgaier 25th. Marcus Ambrose, David Gilliland, Carl Edwards, Greg Biffle, and Travis Quapple. Bobby Labonte, Alex Bowman, David Reagan, Reed Sorensen, JJ Yelly, Josh Wise, and everybody else behind it. Casey Mears is back on the track, 3 laps off pace. And Cole Witt in the 26 is out of the race, so no more Cole Witt in the 2014 NASCAR Spring Up Series, as he is done for the day and done for the year. So Mears is 3 laps down in 41st. Kasey Kahne, Dale Jr., and Kevin Harvick Chevrolet's taking up the top 3 slots as he's back out. So the pace car, meaning we are seeing the fans on their feet, getting ready to see the first start of the evening, with Kasey Kahne getting us back underway on lap number 6 of 27, 21 to go in 2014. Well, that 48 is being a little bit aggressive right now in the first stages of the race. And here comes Kevin Harvick and Dale Jr. to the bottom of the track on Kasey Kahne. Kahne could lose 4 spots in one turn, one set of corners. And he'll fall to 5th place as Jr. up in the 2nd. Now Kenseth and Johnson battles for that 3rd spot. Jeff Burton on the inside. There's Kyle Larson on the inside. And Keselowski on the outside of Justin Allgaier. Now he gets a great run on the 40 of Landon Castle. We got a wreck in the back. Biffle and Edwards, Labonte, they're all crushing from behind. Ryan Truex is up in here and he's upside down in the 83. And there's Casey Mears in the grass. JJ Yelly, Michael Annett, David Reagan, Carl Edwards, Kurt Busch, And racing back to the line, Kevin Harvick right now is front. Racing back, they got to be a little easy right now. Denny Hamlin. Kenseth got loose. He's going to lose a few more. Keenan Menard. And Kenseth will come across the line in 8th place. In the 20, there's a 34, David Reagan in the grass. He is done for the day in that 34 Front Row Motorsports Ford. And it's a huge crash involving Carl Edwards and Kurt Busch, two drivers who's trying to get that 13th place in the point. It'll each group of drivers that got eliminated are trying to get the highest spot possible in the championship. Right now, caution came out with Marcus Ambrose, who gets loose right in front of Greg Biffle. There's Edwards nowhere to go in the 99. David Gillen, Reed Sorensen, everybody back here got involved. Nobody was able to get through it. Kurt Busch sliding. Looks like there was some oil on the track because we saw the 41 of Kurt Busch slide. And it spins around. Alex Bowman on the outside wall. There's that 83 Ryan Truex upside down. Josh Wise, Michael McDowell, Travis Kvapil, Kurt Busch. You see some guys trying to drive away with Biffle, Edwards, and Bowman. There's Yelly smoking, David Reagan smoking. And we got pit stops, and this could be where Bowyer, Logano, and Keselowski can make time on the 20 of Kenseth. Casey Mears now coming down pit road. That looks like the 4th. Kevin Harvick will be the first car off pit road. So he'll be our leader when we go back green. The 48 of Jimmy Johnson second. Jeff Burton's having a great run in 4th behind Denny Hamlin. And right now 5th is Paul Menard, Casey Kane, Matt Kenseth, Dale Jr., Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kyle Larson in top 10. And McMurray, Dillon, Newman, Kyle Busch, Truex, Bowyer, Vickers, Stewart, Logano, and Almirola. Allgaier, Mears. Where's Keselowski? Keselowski's out of the race. Alright, we're going to pause this right now so we can go back and see what has happened to the number 2 of Brad Keselowski. He's out of the race. So some other guys are David Gillen and Nat Yelly. What has happened to the 2 of Keselowski? Was it an engine or... Alright, if it stops... It looks like he might have just been following along with the 2. We're not really going to be... I don't think we'll be able to see it now. Yeah, it won't let us see what happened. But issues with the 2 of Keselowski might have been a mechanical failure. And that's going to take Keselowski out of the championship, leaving us 3 drivers to battle it out. Now Denny Hamlin to the inside of Jimmy Johnson with 2nd place. It's Kane and Kenseth Jr. and Stenhouse going by. The 36 of Sorensen is slow on the outside. A lot of guys are out of the race right now. They are, as listed, Cole Witt, Michael McDowell, Kurt Busch, the 52 of Bobby Labonte, Travis Kvapil, Ryan Truex, Carl Edwards, Josh Wise, David Reagan, J.J. Yelly, Michael Annett, David Gillen, Brad Keselowski, and Alex Bowman. Reed Sorensen 1 lap down, Casey Mears 3, and here comes Denny Hamlin to the inside for the lead. Kenseth is 7th, Clint Bowyer and Logano. Bowyer is right now 18th, last combined. Logano falling back. Logano's got damage. Something's happened. And we have not saw see Landon Castle has damage. Marcus Ambrose has damage. Logano has a lot of ruin damage. That is going to downforce and all the dynamics on Logano. He is off pace, not up to speed like everybody else. We'll try to get a replay of what happened, but right now it could be a 2-man race with Kenseth and Bowyer. But what did they crash? We're not gonna mark off Logano just yet. Right now, it is in a great spot right now for the 20 of Matt Kenseth to lock up the championship. As right now, his teammate Denny Hamlin is up front. Kevin Harvick and Jimmy Johnson battle for the 2nd. How about a run out of Jeff Burton in that 66? Stenhouse having a great run in the 17, battling the 27 of Paul Menard. Right now, we are past the halfway point in the final race of the year. If you're just tuning in, yeah, 4 men Four drivers coming to the race with a shot at the championship. Menard nearly gets turned by Stenhouse. Matt Kenseth running Logano for back in 20th now, and Brad Keselowski out of the race with mechanical. 28 drivers are on track, 26 on the lead lap, but a lot of guys like Landon Castle, Joey Logano, Reed Sorensen, Biffle, Mears, Ambrose. Jeff Gordon right now running in 22nd. Allmendinger, looks like the first time in his career, looks like AJ Allmendinger will be getting a top 10 finish in the final point standings. Paul Menard on the back bumper of Kevin Harvick. Jeff Burton in third. Jimmy Johnson has never won here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Right now, he does not have a win yet this year. Can Johnson get his first win at a track he's never won before? And they're pulling away from these guys behind. Kevin Harvick, Paul Menard, Casey Kane. Kyle Larson on the inside of Brian Vickers. 12th place on the track. Vickers has it. Larson wants it. McMurray on the back bumper of Earnhardt Jr. And Austin Dillon running inside the top. Hamlin out in front of the sixth. Jeff Burton, Kevin Harvick, and Cindy Menard trying to get the run on the outside though. And Burton starting to catch the guys in front of them. They need to quit battling with Paul Menard, and they got to start trying to chase down the leaders because they're pulling away. Menard's just holding some of these guys up, just running on the outside. And Burton, look how quickly the 66 is able to drive up to the back bumper of that 48 car. A career run right now for Jeff Burton at MWR. His previous starts has not been that phenomenal yet this season. Burton running a higher line than Johnson in turn 3, trying to pick up some speed coming off the turn. Right now, Kyle Busch. We talked about his two teammates. Right now, Busch is running right now in the 17th spot. Maybe he needs to try to. Maybe they're gonna have Busch try to hold up Clint Bowyer. I really don't see why behind the 20 of Kenseth. Right now, he is running in 8th place. He's spot. They won't even try to chase down the top 3. Paul Menard's now trying to pull away. Kevin Harvick, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Matt Kenseth. So it looks like the 20 car is kind of tight. He keeps on running the higher lanes. He's not trying to run the faster way around, which is the shorter way around that, which is the bottom. And Burton now to the inside of the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Question is, are we going to catch any slower cars? I gotta hope not. But there's Marcus Ambrose right now coming off turn 4, and we're just down the back straightaway right here. And the three cars pushing each other. Now Burton looking to the inside. Either the 48 or the 66 has a better car. I don't know of those two cars who would be faster. Johnson is certainly faster than the 11 of Hamlin. Paul Menard has driven away from the fifth place battle between Kane, Harvick, Stenhouse, and Kenseth. Clint Bowyer running 18th, not picking up no time on the 18th of Kyle Busch. Now Matt to the inside and back up here. Here comes to the inside. Here comes Jeff Burton. Well, he can't. Yes, he does now. He was pushing him. Can get his 3rd win of the year. Got eliminated from the championship after round 2. Hasn't really been a factor at all in this chase. Burton continuing to battle Johnson for 2nd place. This is what Denny wants to see. This is what he has to see in his rear mirror. Paul Menard and Casey Kane your top 5. Kevin Harvick now on attack from the 20 of Matt Kenseth. Stenhouse, McMurray, and Brian Vickers your top 10. Logano right now is 24th, trying to get around Landon Castle for 23rd place. And Burton was able to get around Johnson. Now he's on the back bumper of Denny Hamlin. Can Jeff Burton do what Brian Vickers did 1 year ago at New Hampshire? A part-time driver trying to win here at Homestead. Denny Hamlin. Job to holding off these guys. Paul Menard, Casey Kane trying to get away from the 5th. Pardon Kenseth. Here comes Stenhouse to the inside. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. having a great run in that 17 car. And back up front, Johnson now on the back bumper of Jeff Burton. 4 to go for 2014. Denny Hamlin out in front as his teammate Matt Kenseth is trying to hang on and win the championship. Ambrose just now entering turn 3. We're just now coming off turn 2. I don't believe we'll be able to catch the 9 car. So it's going to be these guys battling it out. Burton pushing Hamlin down the back straightaway. Menard is catching these guys up ahead. He's been running some quick lap times. Kasey Kahne was, he's able to get away from these guys. Now Kenseth on the outside. Here comes McMurray and Vickers. Bowyer can lose. Bowyer just lost a spot to Almirola. Kenseth can lose a lot of spots and still win the championship. The main focus right Hamlin in right now. First and Jimmy third. Paul Menard and Kasey Kahne. On the Bethel. God, I hope there's not going to be no pit stops. And here comes Stenhouse and Kenseth. This is where Clint Bowyer and Joey Logano can get back in the championships. Will one of them stay out? Bowyer's coming down, but Logano, he's going to stay out. No, he's going to come down pit road along with Landon Castle. Kenseth just needs a nice pit stop, and he will. Denny Hamlin's on pit road as well. Jeff Burton and Jimmy Johnson right now. Your two leaders. Kasey Kahne, Kevin Harvick, and Jamie McMurray. Burton's not coming down. Neither is Johnson. Kenseth is still on pit road. Alright, he's now leaving right in front of Clint Bowyer. Matt's able to get out in front of Bowyer, but Bowyer's right there though. Matt's getting hold up by a lot of these guys, and here comes Bowyer. He's having an issue. He's held up by all these guys in front. I don't know what these guys are trying to do up here. It's caution out. I don't know what's going on. We are on the final lap though. Clint Bowyer and Matt Kenseth. Here they are. We see Matt have a quicker car though than the 15 of Bowyer, but that's because Bowyer has not been able to get up to the 20. And the race is over. Jeff Burton is going to win the 400 here at Homestead Miami Speedway. And it is official. Matt Kenseth. So make sure it is official first. It says complete. And it is indeed official. Matt Kenseth is your 2014 NASCAR Spring Cup Series champion. Will be finishing second to Clint Bowyer. Joey Logano third. Keselowski will finish fourth in championship. In his 10th start of the year, Jeff Burton is going to win his first Cup Series race since 2008. The October race at Charlotte. It's been 6 years, but Jeff Burton will will that Toyota number 66 for MWR in the victory lane. That's what Brian Vickers did 1 year ago. That is when driving part-time. We've seen Keselowski do that back in 2009. This is not the that was like second time since Keselowski's. But Jeff Burton is your winner, and I'm going to export the results because I forgot to do that after Phoenix. And here are your official results. Kasey Kahne, Kevin Harvick, and Jamie McMurray getting top 5 finishes. Brian Vickers, Paul Menard, Denny Hamlin, Dale Jr., your top 10. Austin Dillon, Tony Stewart, Ryan Newman, Kyle Larson, Martin Lex, Matt Kenseth, AJ Allmendinger, Clint Bowyer, Kyle and Eric Almirola. And Denny Hamlin could have won the race, will finish 8th in the 11, and only 9 drivers finished on the lead lap. And here is your official results from the bottom. Cole Witt, Kurt Busch, Carl Edwards, Keselowski. That is probably the biggest story right now, or was the biggest story. Brian Keselowski having mechanical failure, finishes 30th. Logano 23rd, Bowyer 18th. Bowyer was that close. Well, it was not enough, and Matt Kenseth is the 2014 champion. In just his second year at Joe Gibbs Racing, he gets it done. The first championship for Joe Gibbs Racing since 2005 with Tony Stewart. And we're going to be going a year without seeing Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, Kasey Kahne. Some big names going a year without winning a race. That is the first time in Johnson, Stewart, and Busch's year in their career since being full-time that they are not going to win a race in a season. A big story though, Jeff Burton is in victory lane celebrating another win. No word on what he'll be doing next. But congrats to him, and congrats to your 2014 champion Matt Kenseth on winning the 2014 NASCAR Spring Cup Series Championship. We'll see you next year. 2015, we'll have some new drivers possibly in different rides. Should be a great time. I'm going to start doing the 2014 NASCAR Nationwide Series right after this Cup Series. So thank you guys for watching this year. We'll see you in the spring at Daytona in 2015. So that is pretty much it, and we'll see you in Daytona for the NASCAR Spring Cup Series, and this is still not going to stop recording. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Still not going to stop recording. So if you're still watching this, you're a complete dumbass. You know that. Since this is not going to stop recording, I'm going to say this too. Coming up, once this finally stops recording, will be the 2014 NASCAR Spring Series final point standings. So just let you guys know. And I have no idea why this is not going to stop recording. The DX4 is a horrible program to record with, so this is kind of a blooper. I'm recording my races. Let's see if you guys can hear me pressing the stop recording button.